Women wonder why men are walking away from dating, and well, ladies, it's because accountability seems to be your kryptonite. You could help me build a fence.
If we had 24 hours together and you couldn't say no, I'd tell you to go away, and you'd have to go away. Because spending 24 hours with a woman who's over 50, wears construction-grade makeup and posts thirst traps on TikTok is just not my idea of a good time.
Yeah, it's a lot of ladies out there posting up filters and way too much makeup, and when you remove that Darth Vader mask, well, you don't want to know what's underneath.
Men are being shamed in today's society for wanting what they want. The moment a man says, I don't want to deal with a single mother, I don't want to deal with a woman that's over 200 pounds. Yeah. You know what I mean? He is being ridiculed for it.
Meanwhile, you've got women being like, I only date men who are over 6 feet, make six figures, have a six-pack, but it's okay for them to think like that, right?
A lot of women have a problem with it, right? Because it puts accountability on them to actually self-improve, and it teaches men to be better, and you don't have to put up with mediocrity.
Sincerely, we don't care. But ladies and gentlemen, real talk. If a man doesn't want to deal with a single mom or a woman who's over 200 pounds, he doesn't have to.
No, he
doesn't. And if
not.
a woman doesn't want to deal with a man who thinks like that, she doesn't have to. This becomes a problem when both men and women start shopping outside their price range. See, a 200-pound single mom cannot lock down Chad Moneybags. Nope. And the women who are triggered by what this guy is saying aren't angry because the average guy might raise his standards. Nobody cares!
And just for reference, the best place to find those triggered women is on Kevin Samuels' show. He always has like 200-pound plus ladies calling in and being like, why can't I find a rich, good man?
Exactly, because the average guy is invisible to them. They're angry because they think Chad might find this video, have some kind of an epiphany, and won't deal with them anymore. But ladies, trust me, whether or not Chad sees this guy's video is irrelevant. He will hit, quit, and never commit. For this has always been, is, and always will be the way of the Chad.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This
is the way.
Love the Mandalorian
What would be
reference.
that perfect size for you, madam?
I like about 8 inches.
Fascinating.
No one cares!
Average is fine, you know, but it's not preferred.
You know, while we're on the topic of size, I only deal with women who are over 5'8" and over 36 double D.
What? How dare you?
Well, it's
double standards.
It's not that I dare, I get a special dispensation because I have a serious medical condition. It's called freedom of choice.
Yep.
Women have more options than ever, but the problem is...
We need to talk about this.
That's,
the problem.
Debatable. I mean, I doubt you have anything useful to say.
Women are pointing out the obvious. They're not actually options, just because there's a quantity of men who are thirsty. And here he is saying the grand old, you need to broaden your search, aka settle. Or sometimes they like to say...
Yeah, like, find a man who fits you. Stop looking for above what you are qualified for, basically.
Expand their taste buds. The implication is there, though. They expect you to settle. I don't know if you guys can read the bottom comment, but he says it there as well. Tons of men want relationships. Most women just go for the ones at the top that don't. In my experience, it's never been an issue of people who don't want a relationship. It's people who aren't relationship material.
Which is womanese for he's not financially attractive.
And yes, my standards, which I have, you should have, and is normal to have. Which, by the way, they have too, but theirs are just really low. And this narrative of, oh, all the girls just want the top 20%, why can't they just settle for the bottom 80? No. How about you? Come up here. Why don't you stop being below average?
Good question.
Wow.
Why don't you?
Right? I mean, this is why men don't want to date or deal with women like this. She's just making demands here of what you should be, instead of expecting a woman who is not qualified to have a high value man to settle for the average dude.
I mean, seriously, most women are average at best. But according to you and the comments you're talking about,
we got all these women who are average themselves expecting these high value men.
they see 80% of the male population as below average. But you know what's funny? That's exactly how the top 20% of men see 80% of the women. So they pipe them, but never wife them.
And that's the bottom line.
Exactly.
Stone Cold said so.
Thank you, Man Talk, for another one. And that, guys, is why men are walking away from dating. So if you like that video, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button, and make sure you give me likes and comments and hypes and tell me how you feel below. I'll see you next time. Peace out.